kind. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I've gotten a couple of emails from people asking hell is going on. I've gotten a couple of emails from people asking if I still talk to her. No, haven't talked to her, won't talk to her. But what, haven't talked to her, won't talk to her. But what is the deal with the CPS shit? Again.
It's through the FBI, and they literally handle it. They're called I-3. Yes.
Yes, shit. Again.
It's through the FBI, and they literally handle it. They're called I-3. Yes.
And IC3 is not concerned about your fucking online drama.
Yeah. It's the letter I, the letter C, the number 3.gov, and then you go in there.
About your fucking online drama.
Yeah. It's the letter I, the letter C, the number 3.gov, and then you go in there and you can report cyberbullying. You can report, I've had a unalive threat in the live for being a mob for somebody. Okay. So this person. You can report cyberbullying. You can report, I've had a unalive threat in the live for being a mob for somebody. Okay.
Is this for cyberbullying or is it?
No, it's for that, for business. You can report a business. Okay.
Is this for cyberbullying or is it?
No, it's for that, for business. You can report a business.
Neighborhood.
So can anybody fill me in?
What the police won't do.
Does anybody know?
This website does, so. But I'm gonna jump all the way down, but just know.
So can anybody fill me in?
What the police won't do.
Does anybody know?
This website does, so. But I'm gonna jump all the way down, but just know I don't agree with that, Gabby. And if you ever need any advice on camera or anything, just let me know. I've been doing this for 13 years, so that, Gabby. And if you ever need any advice on camera or anything, just let me know. I've been doing this for 13 years, so.
I want to know if I need you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll let everybody know.
Thank you.
So.
I want to know if I need you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll let everybody know.
Thank you.
Hi, Gabby.
Hey.
So I've been watching, and I think you're doing a really good. Hi, Gabby.
Hey.
So I've been watching, and I think you're doing a really good job, and your kid is so sweet. Okay. I'm kind of going through it almost like the same thing, but it's not cyber-wise. And just hang in there, stay tough. I'm kind of going through it almost like the same thing, but it's not cyber-wise. And just hang in there, stay tough. Whatever you don't want online, don't say it. You know what I mean? To yourself. Whatever you don't want online, don't say it. You know what I mean? To yourself. The more you get out, the more they're gonna feed, and more. You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to say. It's a bait game. That's what they're doing.
You have to feed, and more. You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to say. It's a bait game. That's what they're doing.
You have to keep in mind, though, guys, some are so involved. Some are
Talk on your page. Some of them just not to be mean, but they need to mind their own business.
so involved. Some are
Talk on your page. Some of them just not to be mean, but they need to mind their own business.
They talk about how Gabby's online all the time. Well, I'm thinking they must be watching you all the time. Y'all complain about her online. You must be online all day too. But I'm not off down, Gabby, because I'm at work. I'm at 9. Thinking they must be watching you all the time. Y'all complain about her online. You must be online all day too. But I'm not off down, Gabby, because I'm at work. I'm a 911 dispatch operator. So if you have questions, you reach out to me. I'm not. Hang in there, girl. So if you have questions, reach out to me. I'm not. Hang in there, girl. Ryan, we can't be used. But please, I beg you, be careful what you say and
Cool.
They are, and they're just looking for information.
Does anybody know
Bait game. And what they do is they bait me
what
on
the
another
f is going on?
live stream. So I would go on here and say something, and then they catch me.
And I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
So I would go on here and say something, and then they catch me.
And I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So,
All right,
yeah,
I'm
I am
gonna hop
too.
down,
I'll
Gabby.
talk to you later. Peace.
Sounds good. Bye, guys.
How do I?
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
am
hop
too.
down,
I'll
Gabby.
talk to you later. Peace.
Sounds good. Bye, guys.
How do I do that?
Well, hello, Miss Gabby. Hi.
How do I do that?
Well, hello, Miss Gabby. Hi.
How do I do that?
Hi. Each other with all who they watch.
Wait, what?
Yes, they have Sims games. They have Sims games made of people. Watch.
Wait, what?
Yes, they have Sims games. They have Sims games made of people. My twin being one of them, where they
Gabby,
interact
so
in
this
long TV
is
situations.
Gabby. I'm trying to figure out what the shit is.
People. My twin being one of them, where they
Gabby,
interact
so
in long
this
TV
is
situations.
Gabby. I'm trying to figure out what the shit is going on.
And that's all I'll say for now. I want to get your number so I can talk to you on how involved they've been with our family as well.
What's going on?
And that's all I'll say for now. I want to get your number so I can talk to you on how involved they've been with our family as well.
So,
Okay, do you have proof of that?
Do I approve? But guess how I know this? I was on the blanket. And But guess how I know this? I was on the blanket. And when I asked them, wait, why am I on it? I knew something weren't right because they go, we couldn't edit your photo out. But they're the edit queens. Now I have an older sister. And when I asked them, wait, why am I on it? I knew something weren't right because they go, we couldn't edit your photo out. But they're the edit queens. Now I have an older sister, Sheena Sweets, are on this app. They started in with her where they do the
I've gotten a couple emails.
out. But they're the edit queens.
I think there's more into this.
Is that better? Is that better?
Because I mean, I knew. Because I mean, I know it's bad, but that psychotic, I don't know how I feel about that. And especially with this Darlene chick, I don't know how I feel about that. And especially with this Darlene chick. I think I need a personal bodyguard. I think I need a personal bodyguard.
It must have been in the background.
Yeah. Yeah. No one's being my personal bodyguard. Enough with the stupid recovery community. I don't want to hear it, Amber. I don't want to. Enough with the stupid recovery community. I don't want to hear it, Amber. I don't want to hear it.
Is it still?
You can
Is
handle
it still
like
looping?
your own triggers and your own emotions. It means nothing. I don't want to hear
Is it
it.
still?
You can
Is it
handle
still
like
looping?
your own triggers and your own emotions. It means nothing. Don't come in here and say you've heard a community. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it. You need help.
Is it good?
It means nothing. Don't come in here and say you've heard a community. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it. You need help.
Is it
Go
good?
talk to a fucking therapist. No, Amber. No, Amber. No. Enough with the stupid community. Stop. Enough with the stupid community. Stop. Peace out. Hello. I didn't say stupid recovery. I said the communities. Hello. I didn't say stupid recovery. I said the communities. I said, and I will say it again. These people like, well, Gabby hurt the community. Well, Gabby hurt the community because they think I'm a liar. And I will say it again. These people like, well, Gabby hurt the community. Well, Gabby hurt the community because they think I'm a liar. Right? But I'm not. So
I don't know,
say I hurt a
Chrissy. I've been
community.
trying to figure it out.
Okay. Well, then when you went through
Can
that,
you?
then where
Is
was
it better?
the community?
Is it not looping?
Where-
I don't
say
know,
I heard a
Chrissy. I've been
community.
trying to
Okay.
figure it out.
Okay. Well, then when you went through
Can
that,
you?
then where
Is
was
it better?
the community?
Is it not looping?
Where was the community? Where? Where? You have to learn how to trigger or control your own triggers and your own emotions and your feelings. You have to learn how to trigger or control your own triggers and your own emotions and your feelings. And like I said again, okay, when you don't like somebody, or if I do trigger you, and I don't mean to trigger you, but feelings, and like I said again, okay, when you don't like somebody, or if I do trigger you, and I don't mean to trigger you, but you guys think I'm a liar based on the PTSD and the miscarriage and whatever.
Okay.
Well, guess what? That is your problem. You're believing these people, and you're not based on the PTSD and the miscarriage and whatever.
Okay.
Well, guess what? That is your problem. You're believing these people, and you're not believing me. And I have plenty of evidence that I have never shown to anyone on here because it's no one's fucking business. But there's more parts to pieces. But like I'm done. I just had enough. And
So I'm trying to figure out.
but like I'm done. I just had enough. And
So I'm trying to figure out
at
what's
the
been
end of
going
the
on
day,
with her.
Okay, you have to learn how to
I've been
control
busy
that. And just block me and just go on
dealing
your
with
life.
Ashley.
I don't get it. But you
But
guys
I've
really
gotten
need
a
to stop
couple-
with the community. How to
I've been
control
busy
that. And just block me and just go on
dealing
your
with
life.
Ashley.
I don't get it. But you
But
guys
I've
really
gotten a
need to stop
couple
with the community, okay?
emails asking if I talked to her.
It's
No.
kind of boring.
And people saying that
They're going to show up at
emails asking if I talked to her.
It's
No.
kind of boring.
And people saying that
They're going to show up at
what's going on isn't right. So I'm trying to figure out what the
Who's gonna
is
show
going
up?
on.
to show up at.
What's going on isn't right. So I'm trying to
to show
figure
up.
out what the
Who's gonna
is
show
going
up?
on.
Who's going to show up? Who? Who's going to show up? Who?
So if anybody knows, and wants to Maybe fill me in.
Cam School.
Maybe fill me in.
Cam School. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
someone literally just texted me saying that they're saying that someone it's on a live stream.
With your hand.
They're saying that someone it's on a live stream.
With your hand. I don't know. She's been MIA. I'm assuming she doesn't like the truth coming out. So I think that she thinks that if she disappears, I'm assuming she doesn't like the truth coming out. So I think that she thinks that if she disappears, she'll be good.
Okay, but I already talked to the school. I already talked to the school, you guys. I talked to the principal. I talked to the SRO. I already talked to the school. I already talked to the school, you guys. I talked to the principal. I talked to the SRO, the resource officer. They all know what's going on. Cameron's protected. The officer told me that no one's going to take him no matter what. Who comes in, who comes out. I'm the only one that, like, it doesn't matter. Even CPS, even the police, literally, like, it's been taken care of. I can promise you that.
So what's the deal with CPS now?
Cameron is safe at the school. He's protected. Trust me.
Well, sweetheart,
put a plan over that. But,
if they obtain a warrant, he's not protected.
I want to know. I am doing something. I am. I'm working behind the scenes. Trust me. That's why I said to trust me.
I know. No more readings.
It's not like I'm not doing anything, you guys. I am.
We're gonna go outside.
Think about it. As a mom, I'm gonna protect my son, and he's protected. Trust me. But I want to know who they're talking about. I'm okay.
I know, Chrissy. And I have
It's all a scare tactic.
tons of weeds that need to be pulled.
No, it was done on a live. It's going on right now. They're literally it's okay. You know what? It's gonna be okay, because here's the thing, you guys, is that God has me in the palm of His hand, and my tattoo says faith over fear, and I'm just gonna leave it all in God's hands. Okay, I'm okay. My family's okay. It's all gonna be okay. I got this. I can handle this. I'm not backing down. I'm not doing it.
So why would
No way.
CPS be involved again? And maybe if she listened to people and didn't post like her whole freaking life, then people wouldn't have whatever to call
I gotta
CPS.
Call some people in the car, and I'm gonna call the school when I leave, or talk to the officer at the school. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. Just do me a favor. If you see something on here with my family and stuff, my Snapchat's in my bio, just message me. Screen record, screenshot for me, and message me that on there, okay? Okay.
Oh, she ended. No, Danny Joe. I've already showed what I went to Florida for. I was in Florida for 2 months. Never once was even on her side of the state. Never seen her. Never talked to her. Just like they claimed that I went to Florida to go to court with her. But yet, I wasn't at court. Imagine that. It's the assumptions because people don't have lives. You know, it's funny that the same person that started the whole I went to Florida to go to court with her is the same person that talks about how I don't have a life, but yet they post 10,000 videos in a time span, short time span, and they can't post a video without talking about me. So who doesn't have a life? Just like I don't get off my couch, but yet I was in Florida for 2 months. And obviously not on my couch. The same idiots that said they were going to call child services because my kids weren't in school because we were in Florida, not knowing that my kids did school remotely. Like, it's the ignorance, the obsession. But I digress. There's one person I've ever met off TikTok. One. And it wasn't her. You know, if I supposedly went to court or went to go help her with court, why wasn't I there? And yet it seems like Brownie was the only one that had the balls or nerve or whatever you want to call it to say, nope, wasn't there, wasn't brought up. I had more important, better things to do on my vacation. People tried to ruin my vacation, posting about me, thinking that I gave a rat's ass or a flying fuck about them. But all I did was enjoy my vacation. Maybe once in a while, instead of doing shrooms and dabs and drinking, they should maybe touch some grass. Go to an ocean. Still waiting for them to come knock on my door or stand in my front yard. See, what people don't really understand is that when people talk like that, it's all just, big mouth. Big mouth, no game. Talk about weird fucking obsession. How do you know how far Florida is from my home? That's weird. Which it definitely took a lot longer, because I'm assuming that was probably just to Florida, but Fort Lauderdale being on the south end of the state it takes a lot longer, you know, to get there. Still waiting for the proof of all the shit that I was accused of. You know, the reason why you befriended somebody that you hate so much just to get info. Buy them stuff and tell them how you love them and that you're their boyfriend. Fucking weird. I mean, I guess if you look like a man, right? Go ahead and act like one. The same person that blames me for their relationship ending. I don't fucking live with you. Not the crazy fucking nut making you do the shit that you do. Man, we have had so much freaking rain. The last week. My flowers are no longer flowers. They're decorations for the grass that's grown. Meow. Oh, I gotta put my flag up. I still have fucking Halloween decorations in my flower bed. And I think that, you know, if you're gonna continue to accuse people of doing shit with no proof, then I think it's only fair that you're accused of doing the same shit with no proof, right? Just saying. And mind you, that same fucking mental fuck that told everybody, because like moments after I posted that I had crossed into Kentucky, like literally moments, was the video made saying I was going to Florida to be with Gabby. Even though that they know that I didn't go to Florida to meet up with Gabby or Court, fucking whatever, they still haven't admitted that they were wrong. Do you know what that's called? Because that's not borderline personality disorder. It's fucking being a narcissistic piece of shit. And the videos are still up, talking about how I went to Florida to go meet up and help Gabby in Court. Well, if I'm driving all the way to fucking Florida to help somebody with Court, I'm gonna be there. And clearly, they don't know their, you know, way around our country. Because like I said, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Pompano Beach, that is all on the completely opposite side of where Gabby is. Just saying. If you're gonna obsess about our country so much, at least learn the fucking map. Oh, I lied. There's now been 2 people that I met off this app. All these fucking kids. Jesus Christ. Big ass black fake spider. Well, mind you, it's the same dumbass that still claims that I'm with my ex. Just saying. Oh, maybe I should blame her for my relationship ending. You know, the same person that falsely sent the FBI to my house. You know, our FBI doesn't handle false reports lately. Don't think that case has been closed. One, things take time, and 2, you know, while everybody talks about IC3 reports, contact the FBI, you know, they have more important fucking things to do than to deal with fucking online shit. You know, maybe hunting wanted fugitives, dealing with more important federal type cases, not some fucking online drama because your butt hurt. I'm bummed that rose bush didn't live. I should go dig up my rose bush at the other house. Dirt all over my shit. Okay, bye, church. Check you later. No, Gabby. We haven't been together in a... No, Gabby. We haven't been together in almost a year. Yet, people... Yet, people still fucking claim that we are. And the same claim that we are. And the same ignorant ass motherfuckers that reached out to the girl that he was fucking hooking up with. Oh. Lord. Jesus Christ. That's exactly the reason there, Gabby. That's exactly the reason there, Gabby. And it always happens to be with, fucking coworkers. It seems like every time that and it always happens to be with, fucking coworkers. It seems like every time that somebody isn't faithful, it's always the coworkers. But no, like I said, people want to still assume and claim. But no, like I said, people want to still assume and claim and make videos, and it's like you're the only one that fucking looks dumb. And it's like you're the only one that fucking looks dumb. Well, I'll see what it looks like. Well, I'll see what it looks like when you get home, because you are going with your dad today and not tomorrow. So if you need to go, because you are going with your dad today and not tomorrow. So if you need to go, then your dad's going to probably have to take you. But I'm sure that and your dad's going to probably have to take you. But I'm sure that it's fine. You probably just bruised it or sprained it or what. You shouldn't even be trying to hit people or their phones or whatever in the first place. bruised it or sprained it or what. You shouldn't even be trying to hit people or their phones or whatever in the first place. So does anybody know? Can anybody? So does anybody know? Can anybody give me a rundown as to why people are calling CPS on Gabby again? Anybody? Can anybody give me a rundown as to why people are calling CPS on Gabby again? Anybody? Anybody? I mean, besides the fact that she's fucking weird. And she has to put every... I mean, besides the fact that she's fucking weird. And she has to put everything out there. Everything out there. Shit. Shit. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of wondering where Ashley's been and who's gonna pay her rent this week. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of wondering where Ashley's been and who's gonna pay her rent this week. Is it Road Girl? Oh, let me find this video again. Because everybody like tried coming for me saying that I doxed this baby's name. Because everybody like tried coming for me saying that I doxed this baby's name. But I found a video. But I found a video earlier earlier that Most Smartest had posted, pretending to be Ashley. Had posted, pretending to be Ashley. And well, I will listen to him. And well, I will listen to him. Texting you when I was taking tests that I had to finish. So she said, texting you when I was taking tests that I had to finish. So she said why are you on your phone? I said I was texting my mom, and she said she didn't care. Didn't care. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen. Because hopefully that doesn't happen. Because I don't understand. I don't understand how that she thinks it's okay to ask people. I don't understand how that she thinks it's okay to ask people on the interwebs to pay her on the interwebs to pay her rent. So, I'm not gonna lie. I have a feeling that what. So, I'm not gonna lie. I have a feeling that what's gonna happen is she's gonna fall behind on her rent. Obviously, she's gonna be told that she either has to pay or leave. Obviously, she's gonna be told that she either has to pay or leave. And then she's going to get on and she's going to do this sad, sappy story about how Eve. And then she's going to get on and she's going to do this sad, sappy story about how because of me, she lost her place to live. Mark it. Timestamp that. 1:50. She lost her place to live. Mark it. Timestamp that. 1:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 7th. She's going to blame me for the reason that she's Eastern Standard Time on May 7th. She's going to blame me for the reason that she's thrown out. Why can I not find this freaking video now? But he says the baby's name. Freaking video now. But he says the baby's name. in the video. In the video, oh, this one, listen.
Spicy when he's here, you know. And then I put the cat in the pillowcase and I put foundation on.
Oh, this one, listen.
Spicy when he's here, you know. And then I put the cat in the pillowcase and I put foundation on it and then I put it under my stomach. And then when I cover my shirt so that you guys, when he's pushing Anna, you don't see it. And then I put it under my stomach. And then when I cover my shirt so that you guys, when he's pushing Anna, you don't see the claws. I wonder if people ask the most smartest thing, you know, like when he dresses up like a woman, because he says he only does that when he's hot. I wonder if people ask the most smartest thing, you know, like when he dresses up like a woman, because he says he only does that when he's high, because I'm trying to deflect. So I just, you know, ice baby, I want to know for a friend. Yes, the baby will be coming home with me. We're going to call him Manly. So I just, you know, ice baby, I want to know for a friend. Yes, the baby will be coming home with me. We're going to call him Manly. Man, you know.
See?
Anyway, so I'm, because I'm trying to deflect.
And this is from 9/18/23.
Anyway, so I'm, because I'm trying to deflect.
And this is from 9/18/23.
I just, you know, ice baby, I want to know for a friend. Yes, the baby will be coming home with me. We're going to call him. I just, you know, ice baby, I want to know for a friend. Yes, the baby will be coming home with me. We're going to call him Manly. Man, you know. Anyway, so I'm, you know, not trying to talk loud because I don't want you to hear something. Anyway, so I'm, you know, not trying to talk loud because I don't want you to hear something. For those of you who said I was lying, here's my baby man. Okay, you see, this is my baby. Oh. Lying. Here's my baby man. Okay, you see, this is my baby. Oh. It is not a baby doll, see? His eyes closed and everything. It is not a baby doll, see? His eyes closed and everything. No, it's not your turn, man. Mystic is feeding right now after Mystic, okay? No, it's not your turn, man. Mystic is feeding right now after Mystic, okay? I'm a good mother, you know, rock. Goodbye, baby. Oh my God, man, don't. I'm a good mother, you know, rock. Goodbye, baby. Oh my God, man, don't breathe in it. Don't breathe in it. Oh no. Oh, who am I kidding? It's not really a baby. The government took my baby. Oh no. Oh, who am I kidding? It's not really a baby. The government took my baby. You know how I faked this pregnancy, right? See, when I did it, I took a pillow and I put a cat in it. The small sweet. You know how I faked this pregnancy, right? See, when I did it, I took a pillow and I put a cat in it. The smallest one, spicy when he's here, you know. And then
So I'm not even gonna lie, this is some funny ass shit. I'm gonna show it to you. So I'm not even gonna lie, this is some funny ass shit. I'm gonna show it to you. And he's even got a picture of her hallway when the sewer backed up.
I put the cat in the pillowcase and I put foundation on it and then I put it under my stomach. And then when I cover my shirt so that you guys, when he's pushing Anna, you don't see the claws. I wonder if people ask the most smartest thing, you know, like when he dresses up like a woman, because he says he only does that when he's high, because I'm trying to deflect. So I just, you know, ice baby, I want to know for a friend. Yes, the baby will be coming home with me. We're going to call him Manly. Man, you know. Anyway, so I'm, you know, not trying to talk loud because I don't want you to hear something. For those of you who said I was lying, here's my baby man. Okay, you see, this is my baby. Oh. It is not a baby doll, see? His eyes close and everything. No, it's not your turn, man. Mystic is feeding right now after Mystic, okay? I'm a good mother, you know, rock. Goodbye, baby. Oh my God, man, don't breathe in it. Don't breathe in it. Don't breathe in it. Oh no. Oh, am I kidding? It's not really a baby. The government took my baby. You know how I faked this pregnancy, right? See, when I did is I took a pillow and I put a cat in it, the small.
So September of 23, people knew what she was naming her child. I know, is that not great? But it was me, right? I doxed his name. Gabby, when did she say she was gonna need 35 readings? Ooh, I have to try that. Was it in a live? Or because the last video that I seen that she posted, she just said, oh, I wonder. Yeah, be supposedly her language arts, her ELA, but language arts, her ELA, but she's already done all those tests and received the thing saying that she was ready to take her actual GED. Cancel. This fucking TV is too smart. Let me see. The last recording I have was Monday the 28th.
Sense of community that you're missing. Well, there you go. Maybe join a reading club.
Oh. So, what she's doing is she's just going to keep abusing different academies. Because, you know, she went to the local community college through the rehab. So, from my understanding, the teacher that does it at the local community college would come to the rehab. And they did it there. She didn't have to go anywhere or anything like that. They came to her. And being that they know that she took that test, she obviously can't go to a local community college. So she got online, and now she's doing it through an online course because, you know, they don't know that she's already been through it all. And I'm pretty sure that, you know, this is against house behavior because you're not showing, you know, signs of recovery while you're continuing the same scamming behavior that you did prior to. But I think that until she can get into the college, because she made a comment a couple lives back about how once she gets into the college and she's taking these classes, that the college can help her with a housing voucher. And she can get, you know, free housing through the college. So I think at that point, then she's going to obviously try to leave, you know, the rehab or the Oxford house and go live on her own. But she told everybody when she was in the rehab that her and Grandpa Rice was going to get a mobile home in the same trailer park as the one-armed babysitter. Well, why didn't that happen? Oh, because he doesn't really want to be with you? But this is what I have from the 28th.
Well, thank you. I'll be here, Katie. All right, Heather. I feel like Twin Flames, almost. Facebook.com/MS Ashycat. That's how you find mine. Just type it in the browser because I'm under a generic name. With Twin Flames, I feel like it got popular and pushed more than it should have been because Twin Flames, soulmates, we get multiples of. They are here to help us grow and help us develop as people. Twin Flames is like your perfect other half. And I don't know how to explain it.
It's funny that you bring up a DNA test because apparently Rice asked for... No, Gabby. No. That's why anytime that he actually comes around, which I think that it's more or less she goes to Baltimore, she posts pictures of the two of them and covers his face. But she said that a while back that Rice had demanded a DNA test. And she told him no because he just wanted it to confirm that the trolls, you know, aren't trolling him. And Ashley said she wasn't going to give him a DNA test. He knows that that baby's his. He's just wanting it done because of trolls, and that's not a reason to do it. It makes me really wonder if this man knows that his name is on that baby's birth certificate. I bet Denise don't know.
better, then it's very rare to find a person that literally completes you. And
I don't
it is
think
entirely
he is.
different than a soulmate, and it's entirely different than being in love with somebody. It is two pieces of a whole. You can speak each other's thoughts, kind of an attachment. And honestly, probably like 1 out of every 50,000 relationships is actually that kind of situation. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I hope that gets across what I'm saying. Oh, thank you. Yep, lots of lessons, lots of growth. And that is... I'm sorry to hear that, Heather.
Gabby, supposedly it's because she doesn't want people to know, because she doesn't want people to find him when he gets older.
Have you thought of getting like a counselor or a grief therapist?
Not realizing that poor
and I
baby
bet after
is going
each
to be
one you've
made
grown a
fun
little bit
of.
more, right, Octavia? Sure. My social media is in the link tree. You can DM me and get info there too.
She probably wants him to be made fun of because
That's
she
how it's
gets
supposed to
made
be.
fun of.
Do you have somebody outside of therapy that you can talk to?
I mean, it's bad enough he's going to be
Maybe
picked
somebody
on
that
because
also
of
knew
who
that
his
person.
mother is, but...
I mean, I'm not the best one to talk to about emotions because my situation was to go out and just not feel. So I can't really help too much.
Well, but she wants to be a counselor and work with using...
So I can't really help too much.
Well, but she wants to be a counselor and work with using moms. But how are you going to sit and say that you shouldn't give somebody advice on emotions because your thought process was just to go... But how are you going to sit and say that you shouldn't give somebody advice on emotions because your thought process was just to go out and use? So is that what you're going to tell using mothers? Just go out and use? Go out and use and pretend that you're not? Lie to your friends and your family? Just go out and use? Go out and use and pretend that you're not? Lie to your friends and your family? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
Thank you, Octavia. That's what I was going to say next. Maybe a different therapist or a different... Thank you, Octavia. That's what I was going to say next. Maybe a different therapist or a different form of therapy. I'm sorry, Crystal. And meditating too, if you're not... And meditating too, if you're not comfortable praying or you don't have a higher power or you don't know where to connect, just sit in quiet with your thoughts until they go away.
Be it's because
I
she
did that
thinks
before
that
live,
it's
and look how
okay
much
that...
of a calm person I've been this whole time.
That
Your thoughts until they go away.
Be it's because
I
she
did that
thinks
before
that
live,
it's
and look how
okay
much
that...
of a calm person I've been this whole time.
That she did it... No, this is from
$10,
the 28th.
Shayna.
She thinks that it's okay that she used because he did it... No, this is from
$10,
the 28th.
Shayna.
She thinks that it's okay that she used because she half-assed took accountability for it. And she
That
still
sucks.
lies.
But being alone when you're feeling this way.
She half-assed took accountability for it. And she
That
still
sucks.
lies.
But being alone when you're feeling this way.
Claiming that he didn't suffer from withdrawal and this and that. How do you use throughout the whole duration of your pregnancy, suffer from withdrawal and this and that? How do you use throughout the whole duration of your pregnancy and you think that baby didn't have withdrawal? She withdrew so bad that they put her in ICU because that baby didn't have withdrawal. She withdrew so bad that they put her in ICU because they didn't know what was going to come next. But yet, it was going to come next. But yet, it's not even just, the using while pregnant. Using while pregnant. But yet, it's not even just, the using while pregnant. Using while pregnant. The fact that you abandon your 9 cats and let them 9 cats and let them starve and let them lose their lives because you want to be a selfish see you next Tuesday. Selfish see you next Tuesday. And then, I think it's funny because she must have never told her little sidekick Janine to hold her accountable. I think it's funny because she must have never told her little sidekick Janine to hold her accountable. No, there was 9, Amanda. No, there was 9, Amanda. So she had Mystic, Snarly. Hang on. There was Mystic, Snarly. Hang on. There was Mystic, Snarly, Bast, Shadow, and Xena. Okay, that's 5. Snarly, Bast, Shadow, and Xena. Okay, that's 5. And then Mystic had kittens. I think Mystic had 3. Mystic had kittens. I think Mystic had 3. She rehomed, gave away, whatever you want to call it, 1. 1 she claimed to had rehomed, whatever you want to call it, 1. 1 she claimed to had rehomed, and then the people said that she was just too hyper, it wasn't working out, so she ended up back with that cat. Well, so homed, and then the people said that she was just too hyper, it wasn't working out, so she ended up back with that cat. Well, so Mystic had 4. I'm sorry. 1 was unalived when it was born. Well, so Mystic had 4. I'm sorry. 1 was unalived when it was born. Like, it came out gone, So Mystic had 4 kittens. And then there was 2 that came out gone, So Mystic had 4 kittens. And then there was 2 girls and a boy. And like I said, there was 1 that got rehomed. 1 that she claimed had gotten rehomed, but a few days later was brought back. 1 that she claimed had gotten rehomed, but a few days later was brought back. So there's 2 kittens. And then Xena apparently had kittens. And then Xena apparently had kittens. And she was the one that I think was actually just 3 at birth. And she was the one that I think was actually just 3 at birth. One didn't make it. It only lived to be like a day old. Xena just did. One didn't make it. It only lived to be like a day old. Xena just didn't care for it, didn't want it, just completely rejected it. Supposedly, Ashley was going to try to bottle feed it like she did Mystic, but that didn't happen. Supposedly, Ashley was going to try to bottle feed it like she did Mystic, but that didn't happen. And then Xena had 2 kittens. So there would have been 4. So there would have been 4 kittens and 5 actual cats. Well, and from my understanding, there may have even been 10 because actual cats. Well, and from my understanding, there may have even been 10 because when she told me that the orange cat was the wrong apartment, when she told me that the orange cat was the wrong apartment, it was confirmed that an orange cat had been reported to animal control but was told apartment. It was confirmed that an orange cat had been reported to animal control but was told that it was an outside cat. Mimi, you must have missed a lot. Animal control but was told that it was an outside cat. Mimi, you must have missed a lot. Yes, Amanda. Yes, Amanda. And for those that sit and say that they don't believe that she would do that, let me remind you that when she, for those that sit and say that they don't believe that she would do that, let me remind you that when she did that, she was very much not using. So what is her, she did that. She was very much not using. So what is her excuse? The people that claim that they don't believe that she would have done that. The people that claim that they don't believe that she would have done that intentionally are the same people that have talked so much shit and trash about her. Done that intentionally are the same people that have talked so much shit and trash about her. But now they're kissing her ass saying, oh, well, I don't think she would have did that. Really? Because she did it before. But now they're kissing her ass saying, oh, well, I don't think she would have did that. Really? Because she did it before. Before. So Mimi, so Mimi, I'll try to give you a long story short. I'll try to give you a long story short. I wouldn't say we were necessarily like friends or besties, as I wouldn't say we were necessarily like friends or besties, as I would. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh. Oh. So, why didn't you ask for his autograph? You didn't have no paper in your backpack. You didn't have no paper in your backpack. None. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. None. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Nope, I don't believe that. You don't have a notebook in your backpack? I don't believe that. Nope, I don't believe that. You don't have a notebook in your backpack? Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Your backpack? Right. Right. Mm-hmm. It's either one of your jobs, so I guess you're grounded too. You were close enough to take a picture of him. It's either one of your jobs, so I guess you're grounded too. You were close enough to take a picture of him and didn't ask for his autograph, so you're grounded. Well, you could have done a picture of him and didn't ask for his autograph, so you're grounded. Well, you could have done it while you were standing there taking pictures of him, so you're grounded. You could have done it while you were standing there taking pictures of him, so you're grounded. Actually, no, Mimi, that's a false statement. I'll correct that in just a second. Hang on. That's a false statement. I'll correct that in just a second. Hang on. Alright, you're both grounded. What do you mean next time? You have less than a month of school left. What if you... Alright, you're both grounded. What do you mean next time? You have less than a month of school left. What if you don't see him again?
I'm sure he'll show up again.
No, you're both grounded. No, you're grounded.
I'm sure he'll show up again.
No, you're both grounded. No, you're grounded.
I'm sure I'll see him again.
I doubt it. You have less than a month of school left.
I'm sure I'll see him again.
Well, you better get on Insta or Snap or something and tell him that you...
I'll see him again.
Well, you better get on Insta or Snap or something and tell him that you need him to, like, come to prom. Is he coming to prom?
I don't know.
Well, you need him to, like, come to prom. Is he coming to prom?
I don't know.
Well, you better get it. You know get it. You grounded. Both y'all. Y'all, and you're grounded anyways. Come home, turn your phone in.
What?
Yep, you know, get it. You grounded. Both y'all. Y'all, and you're grounded anyways. Come home, turn your phone in.
What?
Yep, you're grounded because you stood next to him and didn't even ask him. You're grounded. Love you, bye. You're grounded because you stood next to him and didn't even ask him. You're grounded. Love you, bye. So absolutely incorrect. So absolutely incorrect. I didn't help her do shit with Margaret. I didn't help her do shit with Margaret. All of the proof has been given to Margaret. And as a matter of fact, I can actually pull up the live where when Margaret joined, all of the proof has been given to Margaret. And as a matter of fact, I can actually pull up the live where when Margaret joined Ashley's live and Ashley tried to accuse me, that Margaret corrected her and said, no, it was Ashley's live. And Ashley tried to accuse me, that Margaret corrected her and said, no, it was you. I didn't hack shit. Nope. It was you. I didn't hack shit. Nope. And any and all proof that Margaret has is, and any and all proof that Margaret has is because it came from me, that it was her, and is because it came from me, that it was her, and aside from a text that she sent to, and aside from a text that she sent to Whack, and that was just about the Whack, and that was just about the TikTok account that she made on Margaret, But see, like, this is the shit that I'm talking about. People accuse people of... But see, like, this is the shit that I'm talking about. People accuse people of doing shit with no fucking proof, none. And then they don't have the fucking balls shit with no fucking proof, none. And then they don't have the fucking balls to correct it and say that they're wrong. So now I will show you. This is one text, and this was to Whack. Fucking balls to correct it and say that they're wrong. So now I will show you. This is one text, and this was to Whack. Okay. She's going to regret not correcting her password yesterday. I don't know how you have a, quote, wrong password message in your results, and you know are your results, and you don't put it all together. I now have a paper copy of her HEP results. And this is her results that she sent to Whack. This is the TikTok account that she made where... Oh, hang on. Give me one second. Where... Oh, hang on. Give me one second. where she says, look who's checking on Queen of Hep C. How would you have the profile views if it wasn't you? And then this was also sent to WAC. But she sent her hounds over to my, as in hers, Queen of Being Hep C page to tell me I just screenshot at the right part of the live. And then I don't know. Fuck. Because I don't really want to show. Can I do a video? No. Alright, hang on. Let me. No. Alright, hang on. Let me take a. No. Alright, hang on. Let me take a. No. Let me. Alright, now let's see if it will pop up full screen. So there's that one that you can see comes from Ashley. Not me. Not me. Where's the one? This is the video that she sent while she was trying to, I think it starts this one where you can see it. No. This one? Why is it so big? Why is it so big? Big. I had to kind of pinch it and take a screenshot. So in my search, I put LabCorp. Do you see where it says see all? Do you see whose picture comes up with that? This is also a text message thread. Do you see who that came from? Does that look like it was me? This is while she was logging in. So she goes to her web browser, which I think is... Okay, so this is the start of the video. Do you see it says shared with you, see all? And it says Baltimore County, health.baltimore. Okay, do you see all that? I don't live in Baltimore. And it also, under that, it would say that it was sent to her by Jen/Rosie. And I can grab that screenshot if you need that too. But then she typed in LabCorp. She went down to log in patient. This was all given to Margaret. if you move the chat out of the way, you can see that at the bottom it says use Queen of Being Banned 22 at Gmail. That was the email that Ashley made to change Margaret's existing, like, on file email. And then see where it says Face ID. She did Face ID to save the password that she created. But like I said, there's all the chat. There's more. This was the start of where she starts sending. Does that look like it came from me? This is why that I refuse to speak. This is why that I refuse to speak to her, to have anything to fucking do. You're not going to accuse me of doing some shit that you did all on your own. Sage knew about this, and she had even said, if you move the chat, you can see where I was, like, Googling some of the shit that she was saying that she had, and was telling her, you know, like, no, this is, you know, for this. Like, one of them was literally a freaking pap smear, and that's what that top one was. And Sage had said, do not get involved. And I said, hell to the no, I'm not. So, you know, this is a prime example of people not knowing what that they're talking about and just running with assumptions just to put the blame on somebody. She also, after Margaret called her out, came out and, you know, oh, well, have grace for me. Oh, because I hacked somebody's medical record. She's already admitted that it was her. Like I said, after she tried to claim that it was me. But this is the same ignorant twat that told everybody that, you know, her cats were alive and well with a friend. Right here is the live.
I figured as soon as it came out, that's what she was going to do. And I know y'all have beef, but Sage was on the phone when it was done. I don't see a box request. Oh, I don't know how to do this.
I'm in public, so you gotta
fine.
give me a second.
Mind you, while Margaret says I'm in public, you have to, oh, you're fine. But she demanded that I spoke to her while I was dealing with a manager at Best Buy.
So I was saying before you said it, Sage was on the phone when it was discussed. I know that there's some beef there, so I don't know how this would even help her at this point.
She's trying to put it on me and Sage.
It was wrong. It absolutely shouldn't have been done. And I fucked up. It absolutely should not have been done.
First, Sage handed me over the proof over a year ago. That was given to LabCorp in August of 2023, okay? But why did you not post all of the results, and you've continued to tell people that I have a communicable disease that I do not have?
Those accounts were not mine. The ones that posted it was Jess.
That's not true, because I have your text message where you're sending, I don't know if it's Jess or Whack, okay? You're sending your profile views laughing about Beanie Mama being in them. That's on your end.
Nope. That was Jess.
That was not me.
And now I know why Beanie Mama texted me, because she thought I was showing a picture here. Nope.
But yeah, so Sage handed me over everything, but now I handed them more. And it sucks. Listen, when I got clean, I had to take consequences that came with that. What you did was fucking wrong.
It was.
And I have never gone to that level with you. Ever. I could have hacked your fucking LabCorp and posted your positive drug tests all over the place. Did I do it?
No, you didn't, and I appreciate that.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I hope that's all I'm gonna say is you have to live with it. And you know damn well that we've had private conversations where I tried to fucking help you.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, and you told the internet that I had a communicable disease. You have to live with that.
Apologize.
You're good.
I know an apology doesn't make it better, though. I don't know where she just went.
She was the only one.
The only thing that I can honestly pray for is that it doesn't.
Oh, here we go with crocodile tears.
Is that it doesn't end up in jail time so that I don't lose my home or my son.
She's gonna make herself cry.
At the time.
But she did, because she was fucking 6 months pregnant with him. Right, Chrissy, because she very much had a son in the mix. Like I said, she was 6 months pregnant. That happened in July of 23.
No, they won't let me move on. That's the whole point. That's why I'm here, because no matter what I do, it's not enough.
I hope so, Danny.
Good morning, Teresa.
I hope so.
am very much trying to better myself, and I'm trying to clean my chest off of everything that I've had to lie about, that I actively lied about.
That's not true.
Did I say it would? I am crying because I realized the effect that it could have on my son.
Oh, but I didn't worry about that then.
What do you mean, where's the tears? It's never gonna get better no matter what I do. I was offline for over a year and it never got better. I tried to make things right and instead, it's just blowing up. Just blowing up.
She had to put eye drops in. Because I think it was the live
What do you
before
think I'm
this.
standing here doing, Denise?
She legitimately on live was
What
like,
do
oh,
you
my
think I'm
eyes are
standing here
dry.
doing?
I have to put drops in.
I'm not being given a choice at this point. I wasn't ready to do this. I am no means near ready to do this. And it's got to be time.
When were you going to be ready? You've been clean for
She doesn't have to
19
accept my
months.
apology, and whatever she decides to do, I got to live with it. And it was my own stupid fault because she's been trying to put me in jail for 5 years.
Projecting.
No, I know they don't just go away. It's too late, because if I don't do it, it's just going to get twisted to another way.
Nobody's twisting shit. Your text messages prove it all. Don't push it in black and white.
Well, she probably did, and that's hers. That's fair to do it. No, she has never left me alone, Nikki. No, I have not done step 8. I'm on step 1.
19 months fucking later, and you're still on step 1. 19 months.
And I agree she does. Yes, I'm on step 1.
I feel bad for me because I'm
not
still
even
on
18 months
step
over
1.
yet. And I tried to do what was right.
Amanda, I don't have step 1. Or
Clean
step
and
1.
simple.
I
And now it'll be that
don't have
push blame
sympathy
off
for
on
it
somebody
either.
else.
Kate,
I
yes,
take
step 1
accountability.
is
She has been saying she
admitting
was
and
sending me to
accepting
jail
that you have a
since
problem.
2021.
But she got
I'm
mad.
not repeating patterns like.
She got mad and she reported the video for harassment and bullying. So March, was it March or April of 24, because she had a baby in 23. So March 3rd, she made a video about how she had just done step 3. She was crying. And that she was going on to step 4. Let me find it. And then 3 days later, she turned around and said she was restarting the steps. Oh, that's 3-9. So this is her video from 3-3. Okay. I'll show you the date. 3-3. 24. And this is what she says.
Oh yeah, the baby went to bed and I decided to do my step work. Finished step 3 just fine. Got through the prep for step 4 just fine. I got to the first question about resentments. And here I am. I don't know if I'm strong enough for this. I really don't know. I know I need to do it. I know it needs to be done. But I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I buried so much of this so deep and tried so hard to numb it for so long. And now I have to bring it all out. And I have to do it sober. So if you've done your 12 steps and you've done your step 4, can you please tell me how you made it through? I'm gonna go ahead and assume that tears mean I'm doing it right. But oh my God, does it hurt? This isn't something you could ever really be ready for. But there has to be a way to make it through here, right? People do it every day, so there has to be a way. I appreciate all y'all's advice. Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, so that was 3-3, right?
People do it every day, so there has to be a way. I appreciate all y'all's advice. Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, so that was 3-3, right?
Decision today. I am stuck.
3-9. Legit. 6 days later. So she just said she had done step 3. She was going on to step 4. Now listen to what she says 6 days later.
Decision today. I am stopping the steps where I'm at step 4 and restarting. Completely from step 1, restarting over from scratch. I feel like while the first 3 steps did help me grow closer to God and my faith, got strengthened, I feel like I just need a little bit more behind me before I go to step 4. I know steps are something we repeat anyway. It's not like a one and done thing, just like recovery isn't a one and done thing. It's a lifelong process. And steps will be repeated a multitude of times in my lifetime, especially if I'm doing it right. So I'm not feeling like a failure or anything like that. It's more of a, is it too soon? Is there really a time frame I should try to work it before I give up? The overall answer has been no. Do it as you need. But what do you guys think? Or for those of you who've done it, what have you guys done? I, for one, feel like this is right for me. I really feel like, I don't want to say I rushed through it, but maybe I didn't pay as much attention as I could have, or go as deep as I could have.
Mind you, while she bitches about her fucking roommates and their sound machines or whatever, what is the only thing that you hear aside from her? Her fucking sound machine that goes even when the baby is fucking awake.
And I feel like that's a big part of what happened in step 4. Anyway, love to hear what you all think, and I will. Love to hear what you all think, and I will talk to you all soon. Okay, thank you guys, and kind of get your opinion.
So she's been on,
and I will get to rest up if it does hurt.
She's been on step 1 again since March 9th of 24. And it's now fucking May. And you're still on step 1, which is fucking accountability and acceptance and admitting that you have a fucking problem. You know, the fact that she's still on step 1 and hasn't admitted that she has a fucking problem, you know what that tells me? she hasn't admitted to herself and accepted the fact that she used and poisoned her fucking child through the entire pregnancy. That's what that tells me. You're still on step one. You can't admit that you have a problem. Well, if you can't admit that you have a problem, then that means that you can't and don't admit that you poisoned your fucking child. For 9, well, actually, in her case, it would legit be. So, I know people say 9 months, but if you split, and I get that some months do have 5 weeks, but 40 weeks is typically, 10 months, right? But she was overdue by 11 days. She was due October 30th. And remember, she wanted a Halloween baby so badly. So she didn't even have him until, November 1st. So, she was overdue. She legitimately was pregnant for 10 fucking months. And you poisoned your baby the whole fucking time. But you're still on step 1. I think that she uses the fact that she's still on step 1 to try to get away with the fact that she scams people for their fucking money. That's what I think. I don't think she will ever openly come out and say, yes, I did this. Yes, I did that. Or, I'm sorry I did this. I'm gonna tell you guys. So, anybody that remembers, not long after she went to rehab, she posted a video that said that was her admission video, right? That she had used throughout the duration of her pregnancy. She was sorry for doing that. Admitted that her tarot cards were lies and scams and fraud and fake. And she says at the end of that video, I am sorry for anybody that I've hurt or I've wronged. And if you feel that I owe you an apology, please feel free to message me. Okay? I don't know if anybody remembers that video. So, I had reached out to her privately after talking with Whack. And I said, I think that you owe Whack and I an apology. And we didn't want it publicly because we felt that it meant more and it would be more sincere being done privately, I shit you not, I swear to fucking God, Whack was on the phone. She didn't know Whack was on the phone. And I swear to God, when I said, I think that you owe us, an apology. And I told her, I said, I don't want it right now because I don't want you to apologize because I'm asking for it. I want you to apologize when you're ready and that when it's like legit sincere. Because during the duration of her pregnancy, she told both Whack and I that she was on methadone. Anytime that we'd be like, Ashley, you look like you're nodding while she was pregnant, she would tell us it was the methadone adjusting. And at the time, I was still friends with Sage. Sage even heard her say that. Because, Sage was mind blown that she, was saying some of the shit that she said. So, yes, there were times that Sage was on the phone and Ashley didn't know. One of those calls also was kind of about the medical records. When Ashley did the medical records itself, Sage was on vacation with her family, and I wasn't going to bother her with it. So, when I told her that she owed Whack and I an apology, I swear to God, her words was, for what? And I said, are you serious right now? And she was like, yeah. For what? What do I owe you and Whack? I said, well, I don't fucking know. Let's start with the fact that we've been attacked, railed, fucking doxxed, blamed for shit, everything, for standing by your side while you fucking lied. Now, mind you, I'm going to tell you, I am pissed as fuck. Because when I was doing my lives every day before, and I had went live, and people were asking me if I thought she was using. And if I remember correctly, this was before she was pregnant. This was like maybe 6 months before she was pregnant. And I had answered, at times I do. Yes. This bitch lost her shit. She told people that she was so upset that I said that. She was in the fetal position under her work desk crying. She then went live spreading bullshit fucking lies, not only about me, but about my fucking kids and everything else. That is also the time that she reached out to Ella and told Ella, oh, well, I have proof that she was the one who emailed your daughter. But then from March to fucking September, not an ounce, not a screenshot, not even a possibility was sent to Ella. Nothing. Nothing. You know why? You know why nothing was sent to fucking Ella? Because it wasn't fucking me. Because it wasn't me. So, she did all of this because I said, at times, do I think she's using? Yes. When come to find out, that fucking statement was true. But this is what I mean by this bitch can't fucking accept or take accountability for nothing. Nothing. So, when I tell her, you know, for being attacked, railed, doxxed, you know, fucking whatever, she turns around and she says, well, you were attacked because of things that you did. And I said, excuse me? Excuse me? Should I hand you the fucking court papers where somebody filed in court and said, I'm asking for this because she's a moderator of a woman who abuses H online, and she sends her moderator and followers to harass and attack people. Really? Really? Then she says, and as far as WAC goes, she didn't get harassed or anything because she was friends with me. She was harassed and attacked because of you. Bitch, what? Because you dropped that call that I was going to lie about her name in court. Oh, really? Because she had already been fucking doxxed, her address given out, her fucking kid's name given out before I even dropped that fucking call, bitch. So she will never actually apologize or own up to a single fucking thing that she did. It is pure narcissistic tendencies. Narcissistic, manipulating piece of shit. You can't even own up and privately apologize, but yet you get on and you post a half-ass apology to fucking Sage because she told you if you didn't, she was going to prove your fucking lies and that you weren't going to fucking like it. So she had to rush to make a half-ass bullshit apology because she knew that if fucking Sage started on her too, all hell was going to break loose. And buckle up, Buttercup, because, like I said, this is just the batter to the cake, ma'am. I will not fucking stop until you own up and admit that you are a fucking liar and that you did the hacking on your own because you were looking for her blood results. Bitch, she didn't challenge me to a fucking drug test. She didn't offer to pay for me to go take a fucking drug test. Why would I hack her shit? Why would I give a fuck? Even if she was fucking using, you know what? That's her fucking business. If she wants a drug test, I can provide her a fucking drug test. I can provide her the last 7 fucking years. Because you have to take a drug test every month in order to go get your Suboxone prescription. I wouldn't have to be offered to be fucking paid. Fucking lying, manipulative bitch. All I'm gonna say is I hope she gets what she fucking has coming for her. Because she deserves every last fucking bit of it. Every last bit of it. You abandoned them fucking babies while you were sober. So you fucking knew that it was wrong. You have zero fucking excuse. You know, your excuse as to why you hacked people's medical records is because you were fucking high. But, you know, what's your excuse now? Because you were fucking sober when you left your cats. Just like she didn't like that she wasn't getting attention. So she did the whole, oh my God, I'm here to tell everybody that I'm pregnant. Just so people come in, oh, congrats, how far along are you? What are you having? Blah, blah, blah. For her to turn around and say, oh, well, it was a false positive. I'm not really pregnant. Did that on fucking purpose. Just like the fucking ring that you bought from Walmart for $21.99. Just like using your fucking kid to rage bait. Oh, let me post a picture of him and Rice. Oh, let's see how long before the trolls go crazy. And then to even use the fucking word, I baited. Did I tell you that I 1,000,000,000% baited them? No, what are you talking about? Oh. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Ashley. Everybody say hi to Ashley. Everybody say hi to Ashley. Oh, yeah, she reported it. So now it says, my live's restricted. Reason, discussing hugs and other regulated substances. Mm-hmm. Oh, what? Because I said that I could pass the DT test and you can't? Are you mad? No, it's her. You know, miss, I'm not going to be on my on live or on my phone. That's okay. Because, see, as you see, it says, like, estimated reward. Like, I'm not monetized over here. And you know what happens if I lose my account? I don't give a shit. You act like I care. I don't get online and beg for money like you do. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Should we all cry? We can cry together. Why? There we go. I think I'm gonna cry. Where you at, Ashley? Why haven't you been live? Would you like to join a box and tell everybody? Come tell us why you haven't been live.
I would be going live at this time.
Are you too busy trying to figure out how that you're going to save your government assistance that they're investigating you for fraud on? Oops. Oops. I did that. I gave my name, my phone number, my email, and told them that I have substantial proof of all of the above, that they're very welcome to make contact with me. Just so you know, it was me. I figure you're gonna, by the state of Maryland, yeah, for welfare fraud. That's why she hasn't been live begging people for money. Because none of that money that she's collected has been reported to the state of Maryland. None of it. Or any money that she gets collected from Grandpa Rice. You know, when you submit receipts of your daycare and you tell them that you pay it, but then you get on a live stream and pretend that your baby daddy pays it, and you say that on a live, that's proof that you're committing welfare fraud. I know it's a big yikes, ain't it? Ain't it? Yeah, uh-huh. Yep. Or the fact that, you know, when you apply for childcare, they ask you, like, what you need it for, how many days a week you need it. And you stated that you were working full-time and going to school, so you needed it full-time. But you don't. You don't. You don't even leave your shithole bedroom for you to take your online classes. Nope. So, why would they provide you with daycare full time? Oh, Kay, I'm going to tell you this right now. She's about to be in a whole world of hurt, and she's about to see what it's like, and she's going to be made to grow up an adult, because she's going to end up losing her cash. Her food stamps may even get cut. She's going to lose her daycare scholarship. That's why she has not been live. She also doesn't report her TikTok or YouTube income. And according to her, because she still has subscribers that are dumb enough to subscribe to a channel that she doesn't post content on, go live on, offer the things that are given in, subscription. Like her subscribers only lives or the free readings that you get like a week or a month or whatever. I don't know how she still has any, subscribers over on YouTube. But none of that was being reported to the state of Maryland. According to the state of Maryland, from the time that she entered rehab, she was receiving $0. Zero. The only thing that she received was her state assistance. So you have the last, 19 months, you're going to have to pay back to the state of Maryland. I hope you're ready to get a job. Yep. Buckle up, Buttercup. Because you're not going to accuse me of doing stuff that I didn't do and think that you're going to get away with it. So, I think it might be about time that you get on and you post a real admission video. You can even use your crocodile tears to try to make people feel sorry for you. Just make sure that you say, I made and was the owner of Queen of Bee and Hep C, and just had nothing to do with that. That was all on me because I'm petty. I hacked Margaret's medical records. Again, that was me being petty. Because if not, I'll just keep on. Every time that you say a lie on my name, I'm going to expose you for it. And FYI, the judge, ma'am, has already received a letter from me stating that you lied under oath in your testimony, that you gave testimony under oath stating that you never received sent exhibits. But did you forget that they were emailed to you the very same day I got them? Yep, that was provided too. So maybe you can go down in a whole nother fucking state for being a lying, manipulative bitch. I've been real busy lately. And I got a grad party that I'm planning. Prom's in 2 weeks. Yep. I've been a busybody. Yep. Mackenzie's Sweet 16 is this year. Oh, and Ashley. Who, Ashley? Kay? Ashley's not any better? Hell no, she ain't any better. Hell to... No. 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 Do you know why she went to rehab? To live off the state. Because they provided her with 3 hots and a cot. That's why she went to rehab. Period. That was it. That's why she went to rehab. Period. That was it. Nope. She just wanted somewhere to live for free. But Ashley, I'm going to tell you, and anybody that has a child can vouch for it. You know, let's talk about, ready, Kay? You want to hear what a disgusting fucking person she is? So, don't quote me on which one it was. It was either her phone bill or her storage unit. I don't remember, because she's asked me for money so many damn times. So she calls and she asks for like $30 till she gets her cash assistance, right? And I said it was either her phone bill or her storage unit. Well, I recall her, bragging about how she had this savings account set up for the baby. Like Christmas or whatever. If anybody in his family gave money or, basically kind of whatever. Hang on. I really pray that my daughter's friend's mom, who's a nurse, is not right about this. Because I can't deal with this for 2 months. But anyway, so she had a savings account that she supposedly set up for the baby. And if anybody, gave him money or whatever, like I said, birthday, holidays, just for whatever, she put it in this account. So when she asked me for the $30 just till she got her check, I said to her, well, can't you just take it out of his, little account that you have and put it back? Because, I knew that if I did send it, which I didn't, I wouldn't see it. I don't know how many times it, oh, well, I'll give it back to you on Friday, and Friday never came. So, go away. Go away. So, when I asked her about it, just pull it out of the baby's money, she says, no, I already blew through that. Wow. So you blew through a $5,000 credit card, $1,000 cash from your baby daddy, supposedly, and you blew through your child's savings account. Yeah, tell me that you're not using. But any hooser, like I said, anybody that's a mom can tell you, you might want to reopen that savings account and start putting your money in there, because kids aren't cheap. Especially once he gets into like school age. You have homecoming, because boys go to homecoming, right? Prom, graduation, birthday parties, Christmas. Like I said, kids are far, far from cheap. I get boys might be a little bit cheaper, but I mean, shit, Kristen's homecoming dress was almost $1,000 between the dress and alterations. I know, isn't that a great mom? Who spends their kids' money? I never took money from my kids. Oh, I know. Trust me. I know. Now, I didn't take money like from my kids, you know, hey, can I get money? But I feel that I kind of robbed my kids because I was a little bit more, you know, worried about my next day worth of stuff than, you know, taking the kids to the movies and that's why my kids are spoiled little brats now, because I don't have to tell them no, or maybe later, or not today. You know, they want to do something or go somewhere, they go. We go. You think that Florida trip was cheap? No. Now, when it comes to Florida, they were given a choice because they're all older and they know about Christmas and, you know, ho, 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 dude. But they were given the option to have Christmas because, you know, Christmas, I still go all out even though they're teenagers, or Florida, because there was no way that I was going to be able to fully afford both in a 2-week time span. They chose Florida. And then Kristen was like, Mom, how do we tell Mason that, you know, Santa? I was like, shit. Because yes, my 14-year-old autistic son still believes in Santa, the Easter Bunny, the whole nine. So we did Santa presents, and that was it. But you better start saving. Come out. Because what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, hey, Internet. My son has a field trip. So, you know, I need $30-40. Oh, hey, Internet. My son's going, you know, to homecoming. So I need a couple $100 for a suit and homecoming ticket. Oh, hey, Internet. My son wants a $50 yearbook. Like, the fuck are you gonna do? How do you plan on taking care of him once the state of Maryland catches up to you? Oh, that's right. Anything that happens to your son, me and Whack have to live with that on our heads, right? Isn't that what you said? It's our fault. No, ma'am. It's your fault. What are you gonna do? Oh, hey, internet. My son's graduating college or high school. I need a couple $1,000 so I can throw him a grad party. Oh, hey, internet. So, my son's 16, 15. Well, I think you can take, here you can take driver's ed at like 14 and 9 months or something. Come on, Churchy. You know, hey, internet. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, Clover sounds fun. Sorry, I couldn't see the screen because I was outside. But, you know, like I said, 14, 15. Oh, hey, internet. You know, my kid's going to go to driver's ed. I need money. No. Where's Mackenzie and Mason?
In the truck?
Why?
They're coming. They're just slow.
Start with what happened with her husband. What do you mean?
You should play a song. Listen to a song.
So what should we do is take it all the way back to the beginning. What are you talking about? Take what back to the beginning? What are you talking about? Take what back to the beginning? You want two? Or you can grab two. Do you want money?
So I asked Louie.
Mm.
Oh. So I asked Louie.
Mm.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, and I guess Nicole was telling Mackenzie that this bullshit that we're all dealing. Oh, and I guess Nicole was telling Mackenzie that this bullshit that we're all dealing with. Apparently Brooklyn had it and it lasted almost 2 months. And I was like, I sure the fuck hope not. We had it and it lasted almost 2 months. And I was like, I sure the fuck hope not, because what? Limo? What? Limo?
White Camaro limo.
Limo? I wouldn't even know where to start with. There's been so much, like, I really, so much, like, I really, truly, and I'm not using it as an excuse, but I really think that there's something, like, mentally wrong. And I'm not using it as an excuse, but I really think that there's something, like, mentally wrong. Because, like, everything. Because, like, everything. She tells everybody about how, you know, this man loves her and they're engaged and this and that, whatever. But they're engaged and this and that, whatever. But he didn't even come to the hospital when she had her baby. So, when she had her baby. So, you know, how does that work? I will tell you what. You know, how does that work? I will tell you what. That right there would be the end of me and any man. What? That right there would be the end of me and any man. Okay? I'm pregnant with your baby. You don't come to appointments. I'm pregnant with your baby. You don't come to appointments. You are MIA. Like, I don't know. You are MIA. Like, I don't know how much that you've heard, boo thing. But like, when they took her in to be admitted, and I don't know how much that you've heard, boo thing. But like, when they took her in to be admitted and induced, you know, she was like, oh, well, I have to leave. When I tell you induced, you know, she was like, oh, well, I have to leave. When I tell you, like, she was manic, I kind of think manic is an understatement. But she was demanding. I kind of think manic is an understatement. But she was demanding for them to let her leave. For them to let her leave. Saying that she had to go to the house. And I was like, you know, why do you have to go to the house? Like, what the fuck is going on? To the house. And I was like, you know, why do you have to go to the house? Like, what the fuck is going on? Well, the windows are open. It's cold. The cats are going to get out. You know, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was just anything. Well, the windows are open. It's cold. The cats are going to get out. You know, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was just anything that she, you know, basically could make up. So, I asked her, can you not send rice? Well, I can't get a hold of him. I asked her, can you not send rice? Well, I can't get a hold of him. Oh, okay. Can you not get a hold of him because he's with... Well, I can't get a hold of him. Oh, okay. Can you not get a hold of him because he's with his baby mama? Why would you buy... We're going to leave those in the box. So, I mean, like... And then she talked about how supposedly Junior, you know, told her that he wouldn't let her labor alone. And then she, you know, told her that he wouldn't let her labor alone. And then she said, you know, oh, it was crickets, even with him. She was trying to get a hold of him. Then she said, you know, oh, it was crickets, even with him. She was trying to get a hold of him. And he wouldn't even answer. So it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm having your kid and you're MIA and we're supposedly engaged, or, you know, you're leaving your baby mama to be with me, your wife, your baby mama, whatever you want to call her, you know. But yet you're not even there when your kid's born. And he wasn't even. He was not even allowed to see his own son until he had a UA done. A 16 panel. A 16 panel. And yes, that is on her CPS thing. Like, could you imagine? You can't see your own baby because of the choices that your baby mama did. I would be mortified. Whose instant film is this? Don't know, it's still in the package. Yeah.
Could be anybody's.
Okay, well, here. Somebody take it. And who are these other people you added to the list?
What are considered other people?
I don't know. There was more names on the list than what you gave me this morning. Like Lucy or Lacey or something.
Lucy?
Yeah, who that?
She's part of the front group. Wait, hold on.
Okay, well, I need numbers.
I know Lucy's phone is broken or something, so she said she'll give me her sister's number tomorrow.
Okay.
Because her sister's her guardian. Nobody's heard from Sarah or Caitlin. So I don't know about them.
What do you mean nobody's heard from them? Like, did they not come to school?
We didn't see them today and they aren't answering their phones, so I don't know if they're like homesick or what.
Okay.
But there was
Want to make up a remover?
sure. There was a bunch of beef that just went down.
Okay, keep that to you for right now.
Well, it's just between Lucy and Sarah.
Oh, okay.
And so Lucy, at first, it was everybody doesn't like Lucy, so Lucy was being excluded for prom, or from like our friend group for prom.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
So we added Sarah to like our prom table because, you know, there's supposed to be no Lucy. But now it's Sarah was lying and Lucy's back in.
So just a bunch of high school drama.
Yeah. So now I'm like, well, whether we like Sarah or not, she's at our prom table, so that's final. But it's just a bunch of BS between all of them, so.
So I guess your dad said he came across this page earlier that they have Camaro and Corvette limos.
Are you for real?
I guess. I've never seen a Camaro or Corvette limo. That would be kind of quite
That'd be awesome.
funny looking.
I think it would look funny, but it'd be cool.
But get in my super extended Camaro that's got 30 seats.
Well, and then I'm really confused because so we were all told that prom, like, the doors open at 7:30, and then at like 8 they're feeding us a dinner and whatever, and that's why our tickets were $85 because they're feeding us and the whole nine. But they're also doing a prom send off at the school that's like 6 to 7:30, but they're like, you guys need to be here at 7:30. Well, if you guys aren't even finishing our send off until 7:30. Send off is only for those that are like renting fancy BMWs. Like, oh, look at my whip. That's not my whip, you know.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Well, they're probably saying you can do it from this time to this time. You probably don't have to be there until 7:30.
Well,
because you wouldn't make it in time for dinner.
No, and I guess we're sharing with John Glenn. There's another high school that's doing their prom the same night, and theirs was supposed to be 7 to 11. Well, ours was supposed to be 7 to 11, but that's their time. And I guess there's like 6 ballrooms, and Belleville has 4 of the 6. So John Glenn only has 2, which is kind of funny because, you know, why not split it half and half? But okay.
Well, because John Glenn's not nowhere near as big as you guys.
But to avoid the commotion of all the kids from both schools and their cars and all the people getting that at the same time, they're like, oh, we'll just push Belleville back a half hour. Which, I mean, it's probably still going to be chaotic, but...
Lil Boo thing, I don't think that it's his. I mean, how many 70-year-old men are still shooting active swimmers, do you think? Here, go put this on my sign out front. My pole. Do you know how to do it?
Can't be that hard to figure out.
Should I come watch you and videotape?
No, it can't be that hard.
That's ugly as shit. Get in my limo Camaro. Jesus Christ, Tom. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that it's his kid. To be quite honest, I don't believe it. And I think that that's another reason why she denied him to have a DNA test. Are you going to ask me how to do it?
No, I put it on his child. He would like to know if he can mow our lawn. He is trying to make money for his sister's birthday and said that we have a nice looking lawn.
Who?
Oh, there's just a little kid out there.
He's trying to make money for his sister's birthday.
And he said we have a good looking lawn and was wondering if I could mow it. And I told him I'd come to you, so I wanted to give him permission.
Hi, honey. When are you wanting to do it? Okay. Okay. How much do you want? Okay. If you want to. I like that.
He's so cute.
Yeah, if you want to, that's fine.
He looks so cute.
Okay.
He's a little
Mm-hmm.
He's so cute.
That mofo is expensive. Did you hear?
20.
What happened to $5-10?
Tariff.
He's so cute though.
Yeah, talk about fucking inflation.
I was trying to save for my sister's birthday.
And you know he ain't gonna be able to cut it the way it's gonna drive me crazy. I'll have to go out and cut it tomorrow.
He'll do this thing and then we'll fix it.
Although I don't know, he might do a pretty good job. This little boy's like, can I cut your grass? I'm trying to save money for my sister's birthday. Which, I mean, that alone is just too damn cute, you know. And I said, sure. How much? Oh, $20 is fair. Jesus. I remember little kids asking to do it a couple years back, and it was only like $5. And he's only cutting the front.
For a good cause.
Alright, now I need you to go back to the gas station to go pull money off my card. I'll give you a picture of Kristen.
What?
You're getting Brad's picture of me. You want a picture of your kid or not?
I didn't realize the mannequin picture. I forgot what those. Do I go to Mackenzie? But you're not enough.
I mean, if you want that one in Mackenzie, I can give you that one.
If there's not enough, don't worry about it.
I got thumb drives with their pictures on it that I can go print more.
Did I ever get Kristen's school pictures for this year?
Probably not. They're probably downstairs. She didn't do school pictures. They took it for her ID, but I didn't buy a package because we were doing senior pictures.
Oh yeah, we gotta go to get those printed off your phone and stuff.
I know.
Kristen, we didn't order school pictures?
No.
I don't remember. Oh. Can't get one with your picture.
Don't say my pin out loud. Yes, it's the same as always.
Oh, your dad doing it.
He's alive. I'm fucking broke because of him.
Why because of him? Borrowing money.
Yeah, because he apparently something was wrong with his fucking exhaust. So who does he come to? Oh, well, it's gonna be $250. I said, the fuck that it is, I'll call Troy.
How much is the director?
$140. But guess who ended up dishing the money out for that?
Is there
Your finest.
a time card?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 7-Eleven, they don't charge you no money.
Ooh. Oh, I found 2 doll hairs.
Why? Is 20 all you want?
Yeah.
It's either same distance either way, but why go someone that's gonna charge you, take the money out, and you go someone that's free?
Alright, my darlings, I'm gonna get off here. Get these kids ready to go to their daddy's house. Hallelujah, which means I'll have all weekend to myself. Ashley! Woohoo! I'll be waiting for that video. I know, I'll wait for the rest of my damn life, but... Fair. Hey, why not put the offer out there? You want me to quit putting all your shit out there? Just take accountability for the nasty shit that you did. Oh, and while you're at it, take accountability that you lied to Sage about having memory loss. I don't remember the stuff that I did because I have severe memory loss. All these damn kids. Kristen came home, hacking, passed it on to me. Now I have it, but there's no other symptoms. Nothing. No stuffy nose, no runny nose, no sinus congestion, no head congestion, no difficulty breathing, no fever, no diarrhea, no vomiting or nausea, no rash, nothing, no sore throat. Literally. Freaking Nothing. And you don't really get a warning before you start hacking. It just happens. Hey, can somebody put these switch? Never mind. I'll put them in the entertainment center. The Switch games are in the entertainment center. Heard loud and clear, Captain. Copy that. So, my child's trying to unalive me. Giving me her cooties. And a friend that's a nurse, a registered nurse, said that her daughter had it and it lasted for about 2 months. Jesus, please not. Please not. But yeah, so I'm sure that we'll chat. Still waiting for, accountability videos for, people to accept the BS that they've done. I'm sure it'll probably never happen. Not until she's forced. But I've been waiting for you to go live. Don't you need to make rent? Oh, you don't want the state of Maryland to see you online begging. That's right. That's why she hasn't been live. It's okay. They always say karma will catch you. My middle name's Karma. But have a good day, everybody. I'm going to go enjoy our 82-degree weather. Start the chemicals and finish pulling weeds. And I don't know. I might go out tonight. Or curl up on the couch and watch Netflix. I don't know. I have a weekend to myself. Peace and quiet. Just me and my kitties. That I don't abandon. Weekend to myself. Peace and quiet. Just me and my kitties. That I don't abandon. Peace and quiet. Just me.